Now this is the kind of movie that It Comes at Night should have been. A Quiet Place, directed and starring John Krasinski, Emily Blunt, Millicent Simmons from Wonderstruck, Noah Jupe from Suburbicon, and it's produced by Michael Bay. A good horror movie produced by Michael Bay. Now that's a shock. This movie is set in a dystopian world where you're following the Abbott family. Lee Abbott, played by John Krasinski, his wife Evelyn, played by his real-life wife, Emily Blunt. Reagan, their daughter, who's deaf, played by a real deaf actress, Millicent Simmons from Wonderstruck. And Marcus, played by Noah Jupe, is their son in the film. And this family is living in silence. They are doing their best to keep quiet because if you make too much noise within this movie, you could get killed by these monsters, these alien monsters. So they do their best to keep quiet. They walk on powder sand, or they walk on these painted spots that don't make much noise. If they were to play Monopoly, they don't use metal pieces, they use felt pieces. They talk in sign language and only use their voices when they are in areas where their voice can be overcome by other sounds, or when they're in a soundproof room or something like that. And they are doing the best to keep quiet because of these monsters. And the movie is really good. I really like this horror movie. John Krasinski is great in this movie. I've heard that this is his third time directing, and he's really good as a director. Emily Blunt is excellent in the movie as well. I really did like her in the film. And Millicent Simmons, I thought was really good in Wonderstruck, and she's great in this movie. She has a hearing aid in this film, and that works for this movie. And then you have Noah Jupe, who plays Marcus. He's really good in the film as well. The monsters in this film look so creepy. I'm not going to show what the monsters look like. I did not know what the monsters look like going into this movie because I only saw the first trailer. The first trailer did not show what the monsters look like. I stayed away from the second trailer because I was afraid the second trailer was going to show what the monsters looked like. And when I went into this and saw what the monsters looked like, oh wow, did they look so creepy and so cool looking. Whoa! I don't want to describe what these monsters look like. I want you to be surprised when you go into this movie because they were so cool looking. And the atmosphere within this movie is great. This movie kept me on the edge of my seat through the whole film. The tension was so good. Everybody in this movie does a really good job. There are very few flaws, really, that I can find within this movie. There are some jump scares, but the jump scares are worked in very well. They're very effective jump scares. They're not wasteful jump scares. They're not jump scares that are just stupid. These are jump scares that actually work for the movie, and everybody does a really good job within this film. The flaws within this movie is there's this one child that was not very smart, and that was pretty much it for flaws that I found within this movie. Maybe there was some other nitpicks, really, but nothing to the point where it really bothered me all that much. I really like this movie. It's definitely one of my favorite films for the year. So now when I saw the trailer for It Comes at Night, the movie I was expecting was a movie similar to what we got here with The Quiet Place. But It Comes at Night was an entirely different type of movie about a plague. And I didn't really expect that. And when I saw that, I didn't really totally like it. I did like some parts of it, and I did like the actors in it, but it really wasn't my kind of horror film, even though I do like horror films from A24. So this movie was a much better film than that one, and it was the kind of film I was hoping that It Comes at Night was gonna be, and I really like this film much more. So I'm gonna give this movie an A. Definitely check out A Quiet Place.